Hello everyone, this is Nicholas, a BMW Genius here with West German BMW. I'm very excited to be bringing you an overview of one of my favorite cars, the 2017 M240i xDrive. So you may be pretty familiar with the 2 Series. There is the 228 and there was the M235. Well, with 2017, BMW has updated the engines, so now we're at a 230 and the M240. The M240 is definitely the more exciting of the two, because now, instead of being at 320 horsepower and 335 pounds of torque, we're at 335 horsepower and 369 pounds of torque. And that is all thanks to the B58 engine. And the B58 straight 6 3-liter made its first appearance in the 340. In the M240, it is at a higher state of tune. And I'm going to give you guys some good exhaust clips in a few minutes. So let's make our way back over to the sticker. So as I said, this is a 17 240 with xDrive. The paint is the black sapphire. We have the black Dakota leather. Option wise, we have the cold weather package, the driver assistance pack, and then navigation. We have the black kidney grills, which you just saw, as well as this one, which is a no charge, is the moonroof deletion. And one of the benefits of that are, if you're a taller person, it gives you an extra few inches of headroom, so that if this already is a small car, so if you're trying to make sure that you can fit, that may be the extra few inches that you need. What's great about the 240 is that a lot of the best features come standard. So we have these awesome 18-inch, these are the Orbit Gray, which is the darker color, which is great for brake dust, especially with these M brakes. Again, standard on the 240. They come in an awesome blue color with the M badge. You can option this out with an Orbit Gray wheel. I'm sorry, a Ferric Gray wheel, which is a little bit lighter. And then there's that black kidney grille. Gives it a great finish on this all blacked out car. Also, another standard feature that you can't see, but you will definitely feel, is the adaptive M suspension. With the adaptive M suspension, the car does sit 10 millimeters lower, but the best part is that if you put it in comfort, it's more comfortable, and then if you put it in sport, it hardens up to give you that stiffer ride for a sporty drive. Also included is the variable sport steering. That actually gives you a 25% reduction in lock to lock. So if you're driving around in a parking lot, it's going to make it a lot easier. And also, it makes it for more direct input when we're doing spirited driving. So you see M240 for the new engine. As I mentioned, these are the black Dakota leather sport seats. And this particular model we have the hexagonal aluminum trim, which I don't know if you could see here, but it has a nice texture that goes all the way through. Slightly different than the brushed aluminum look that a lot of the cars get. Then making our way inside. Here's the back seat. Especially in coupe form, it is spacious enough for average size, full size adults. I myself sit back there pretty well, and I'm a little bit above 6 feet. Do have headrests that do fold down or up. I'm trying to get a better shot of the hexagonal texture. It offers a nice tactile feel. Then moving up, this is what it looks like without the moonroof. As I said, you do get a few extra inches, about 3 to be exact. So if you are tall, that can make or break being able to get this car for you. One option this car does not have is the Harman Kardon sound system. You would see a tweeter right here and right here designating with the Harman Kardon logo, which is a good option if you care about the quality of your music. So as I mentioned before, one of the biggest differences with this car is the new engine. And going up from 320 horsepower to 335 may not sound like a lot, but it actually brings the 0 to 60 down from 4.4 in the M235 to 4.2. And that 0.2 now makes it only 0.1 seconds slower than the M2. So if you're looking for a car that gives you all the performance you need on the street, but still gives you that daily driver, the M240 will really be the best bang for the buck. Because if you're curious, this fully loaded one comes in at about $54,000 with destination, and a base M2 starts at $53,495. So they're very comparable when they're both fully equipped. Then, as I mentioned, this is the Sport, Comfort, and Eco buttons. Those will change the suspension stiffness. And then this model is with the automatic, because this is xDrive. If you would like a stick, you would have to choose a rear-wheel drive model, which you could still daily drive every day in the Northeast. It's just you may want to get some winter tires. And then also, because this is a 17, the 2 Series has been updated with the new iDrive 5.0. And one of the biggest benefits of that, besides speed improvements and better graphic interface, we do now have the option to connect a device with Apple Carplay. So if you're a big Apple fan, or you just want more control over your iPhone, I would definitely recommend optioning with the Apple Carplay. If not, you could still use your telephone for audio. You could still use your apps such as Pandora, Spotify. It's just, if you want that extra integration, you have the Apple CarPlay edition. Awesome. Thank you guys very much for watching my overview of the M240 xDrive. Let me give you one look around this beautiful car. And then if you would like to add some personal touches to this vehicle, louder exhaust, custom splitters, the BMW M Performance catalog has many wheel options, exhaust options, basically anything to make your M240 stand out as yours. But also, if you guys have any questions, concerns, please send me an email, leave a question. If you'd like to see any other vehicle, I will get it up for you guys. But this is Nicholas with West German BMW. Have a great rest of your day.